subscribe. Happy day, happy day. Rocking with your favorite friendly French entertainer, Stevie Motivator, with the vibes that operate. If you go any honesty. And I was mentioning earlier about the beauty in perspective. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. So, never on the microphone meter. It's loud. It should be coming through loud all the time. So I turn the volume down. It was originally in Korean. There was some English. I'm not sure if it has to do with the sound card. User manual. Sound card. Built-in wind foam, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be that close to the mic. It's kind of cool. It has ambiance in my face, facial ambiance. There's spatial ambiance with the it didn't turn on. Oh, there we are. There we are. Kind of like the ceiling having a vibe effect. And also, so every time I've been turning it on recently, it's just been flipping through the colors, and I enjoy that, you know, just quick seizure warning. There are flashing colors and flashing lights. Maybe we should pick one. Ascali G. Villigers. How many languages do you think we can come up with Gashgali G Villigers? Just wondering. It's a thought. So, it's a thought. Is it T-H-O-T or T-H-O-U-G-H-T? People always are up in arms. They're like, what do you mean, thought? Was it thoughty? Was it very thoughty of you to, you know, to recognize that I like to listen to music? I am just, it is, the Queen song. Mama is diggity. Taught me how to read. To lo-fi beats, you see. Feeling guilty because I didn't practice my karaoke. Now it's time for you to chill with me. Is that stiggity? I swear to God, I sat talking to a lot of Saudi women until you took their accent back to the mothership. How dare you? You know, people in Tunisia might be thanking you because, you know, people don't know what to think. What is Tunisia? Oh my gosh, golly gee. Tunisia is like Polynesia. It's Happy Independence Day to all the Polynesians. Did I remember that correctly? Or was it Pakistani? Did I remember that correctly? Because, that kind of sounds like panny. Panny, Pakistani. Stiggity, stiggity. To the moon! Questions of, interstellar, intergalactic words and things. What do you mean words and things? This is my home. Homie. I be putting my words here every day since, Timbuktu. Since sliced bread. What about that one? Do you remember? When you used man shampoo on your hair? How unstiggity. She used men's shampoo in her hair. Oh, girl, I'm going to give her bad reviews because, I can't be, having the texture of man shampoo, girl, running around this place like a hippie woman. Is there even such thing as a hippie woman in the 2000s? What is that? Self-restraint. A little bit of, what is that? Does it mean you're responsible if you respond civilly? Alright, I'm just checking my network connection because Midnight Halo just said, you go to bed early. Maybe I should. Maybe I should go to bed early. And maybe, your guess of my... I know what you're doing. You're trying to guess my personality. So you can, you could type in the chat like me. Oh my God, it's not difficult to sound like any your Odyssey. I almost said any Bates. I need to welcome myself more civilly, Welcome to the Vibe Tribe. This is your friendly friend-entertainer. See, I wrote it down and everything. Why you guys got to be such a drag? Why you guys got to be such a drag? I'm just kidding. Don't kid with me. Smart went crazy. Is crazy weird? What happened? What is good? Let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. Mensch like who? I enjoy a stench like you. What do you mean a stench like you? Testing out audio in the morning, to be responsible, I'd be like, oh, it's 1, 1, 2, 3. Stiggity, stiggity. Maybe I should wait until 3:30 or around 3:30 to stream. Is 5:30? 3:30? Are you crazy? My prep is amazing. Prepping for chillaxation. One of the best things you could do on a Friday. Do on a Friday? What world are you living in? Miss Multiple Personality? Yeah, maybe every 5 minutes. You understand? The H word is, trying to slip the H word in there. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Is that what you're trying to imply? Are you trying to imply that you're stiff? will we'll accept that. Because I heard it in a song once. Good morning, relating to petals, rosebuds. Is that what kids say? I heard it in a song once. In your Odyssey. Guess what? You're a big kid. Now, we upgrade to internet. Past version. Where it is nice. And it has MSN news clip updates that we can read, that we can talk about, that we can respond to, like responsible adults. Is that what responsible people who read the news also a fan of reading the news? You know, news comes in all different shapes and forms, forums, you know, for those who seem to not quite get rock off to new trends. What are new trends anyway if you don't have any perspective? Oh my gosh, is that a hot funny girl? No freaking way. She must have multiple personalities. Multiple personalities. That is just my inner accents. You know, you must normally redeem an accent, seeing as my tongue ring is utilizing gravity in my mouth. Tongue ring utilize gravity in mouth. Okay, keep anything like this. Okay, let's reread your message and tell you every way that that is just not gonna stand. In court, in a court of law, in a law of court, you know, it is gonna stand. You know what? We're gonna be positive and stiggity here. Is stiggity negative positive? I don't know. Have you ever had a negative bank account and still, you know, paid off your loans? You're a business, you know. There are operators that are just waiting to have a response to from a trend. From a trend. Who drinks coconut water? With little chunks of coconut in it. Because some people actually climb trees. Some people actually climb trees for a living. For a habit. Habit living, you know. Where's the kawaii in that? Is that a certain type of motorcycle? Kawaii. Same year. You know, same year you graduated from Harvard University of Good Vibes. Nice comments. Amazing content. You know, have you ever had somebody look at you that way? What do you mean? Responding to Dude Man in the comments up there. Like anything. You think you'd slip away with that without a nice little joke? You know, everybody's a jokester. Not very many people are comedian. Next, we're gonna have freaking interviews with my bloated belly. I'm so sorry. Magnus has also got bored of chess. But I'm not that great of a person. I'm just above average. Yeah, my chess is above average. My commitment to promise. I promise I would deliver. A sample. Deliver a sample? A sample of goods? Good samples. Kawhi's same. I'm just kidding you. I'm not kidding you, really. I'm having fun. That's what some of you guys in the chat are saying. You know, with all these multiple personalities, I think that everyone should begin to not be so depressed. Is that English? Maybe. See, I've done my studying. In particular, you know, it's mano y mano. I don't know if two each others think they are perfect for them, and why not? You know, should we begin to talk about equality between men and women in sports? Did you just make up something that wasn't originally something? What do you mean it wasn't originally something? Didn't you know that penguins enjoy stones? And they enjoy pretty lights. Is that what you wanted me to say? I'm gonna be right back in 5 minutes screen. I've got cold because I took a shower and it turned on the air conditioner on your wet hair. You know, I was thinking I have a shower after this broadcast. You know, to wipe off the makeup, to redo the makeup, and to clean my beautiful body. Is that weird saying that? That's kind of weird saying that. I should have put on more makeup, right? Squirt. That's for a girl with 5 layers of makeup. I had studied this thing bish. This thing Bolshvaga. Your mood still hurts. You know, we all enjoy songs. Typically, you know, ones where, you know, the bar, the club, the festival, the family reunion, at the store, you know, where people will sing with you, you know, and enjoy your sound and, you know, manipulation skills. You know, Parahai. Haji Haji. You know, Radiohead. It's probably one of that dude that said creep in the chat. Favorite songs. I think it's creepy if you're not who you are. Hello, Roy. Nap time. Be who you are. You always are who you are. You always are who you are. I'm sorry, I must correct myself because I was playing with my transcriber today and I was very proud of myself of my natural response. Not because I was listening to a song, because God exists. Very bored of structured entertainment. SMH. To who you're not bored with. I have eyes all over this place. You tell me what tickles your fancy. Electromagnetic frequencies are amazing. To realize that frequencies are amazing. I've used it since sliced bread. It's alright. It's Independence Day. Just think it's Independence Day somewhere. Be proud. To be alive. To be together. You know? For me to be hugging you in the way that I'm actually considering words as people. You have a debate? It's your debate about. I'm humbly, really, learning without learning. It's amazing. Beam some perspective of downfall, Talk about it humbly, because we're home. This is your home, Look at all that space. That's a nice floor plan. Because we understand it's a temporary happiness. What if you never measured happiness? How are you going to measure happiness to an actor who's supposed to play a hacky role? Hacky Mick official. Didn't hacky the comments before, though there are some tricks up my sleeve. Look at that. I didn't sweat through this shirt. I did exactly as I said I would. I washed the shirt. Do you know how to wash a shirt in the 2000s? They don't use washboards anymore. They do? Of course. Did I just opposite myself there? No, I read a comment. There are some interesting people in the comments. Good thing that there's more judgment out there than just me. So, while I read your question, I'm not always reading your question because I'm thinking about what I'm saying, and how that would be if you were sitting right here in the room. Oh, wait, you are. It's also your room. Come on, it's nice. Where's all Shobu? So, I was thinking that I have a day of the week that I read my Facebook posts. Similar to how, people are reading Twitter posts, they're, looking at other people's posts, commenting on their posts. It's called reaction streams. Yeah. I've been studying. Oh yeah, studying what? Basic math in kindergarten? Vibe check. So, pocket conversation. Or would it be a pocket reference? You know, that's why I enjoy to read out of the dictionary. Because, you know, if you just open the word, flip to the page, it's a great time. Tougher than Snape. Kahan must be Alakazam in some language. Oh, wait, I have the translator on. Stiggity, stiggity. Or find work. You know, that is a good study. It's a nice study idea. To those that are stiggity stiggity, of course. Hola. How far is the L and the T? So, hola. I'm to thrill this weekend. Many are there. So bring your Advils just in case you decide to dance. You know, Dance Dance Revolution, you know, tends to have a psychological, you know, mental tie. You know, there's some definite, you know, bridges there to tighten. Everyone choose your titans. Yeah, someone bring the popcorn. I heard that stuff was bad for you. Not the fluff corn. The fluff corn. The fluff corn is, you know, immaculate. Everyone enjoys the fluff corn snack. Of the owl? What is is wise? They're almost as good as Lay's. Everybody knew numbers were before names. You know, and I shouldn't say that while I'm, you know, over here working on my numbers and stuff. It's not numbers, you know. We're all just delusional and talking to ourselves in accents today. Accents today, you know, tomorrow. Have you ever watched The Day Before Tomorrow? Today, tomorrow. You know, some things and stuff and such. Don't look at I was thinking what you were thinking, you know. I was gonna grab my stone again, and I decided to grab my vape. Vape power. It's kind of weird having your entertainer. It's comedy. You know, it's entertainment, it's emotional, it's, you know, real life responses. Of course, there are a dime a dozen real life responses. An HTTP form with a mask? Count me in. kind of party, kind of party, kind of party did I show up to? Oh yeah, where's the music? I gotta make sure the music is playing. Oh, 30 minutes into the music. The music is perfect. So there's this. And it does not make my is my voice louder? No, my voice is steady. My voice is steady. I have to pull open my Android. What is that? Speech to text. You're making me nervous. Why are you nervous? Are you shy? You're nervous because you're shy. Are you shy because you're nervous? Do you have anxiety? Sounds weird. You know, comments like that could be triggers. Triggers to They woke me up. I'm still sleepy. Did we just create freaking... We just created a vortex. That it seems... Is the news still the news, Cart? See, this one doesn't have Facebook on it. It was a nice price, you know. Everybody's out here paying $30 and stuff like that for the same for $19.99. Emojis. I knew that would make you emoji. Ah, come on. Life is amazing. Don't beat me. I didn't even know we were playing the game. I made you game. Yeah. I can understand. And think of ways that you could also evolve that whole frame of mind to multiple frames of mind and multiple frames of reference. Your neck and your eyes. We're here to make a new song. Now I have some tricks up my sleeve. Midnight flowers, same girl. Had dinner. And scare the bitches. Oh, I know her. I just made people's dinner better and everything. For 34 minutes of original content. It's not original though. It's gangster. Have you ever played Halo? Glaring. Who's his father's daughter? Additional. Because, you know, subtractional would be opposite of that, and that's not, you know, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about raising role models. Ah, you were asking me how dinner was. It was amazing. It was very calming, relaxing, you know? Thank you for, sometimes, people throw shit at people, and if you have a nice backboard, you can throw some good shit at people, be honest, girl talk and all that stuffs and things. Have girl talk with words. It's an enigma. It's take down words. Not seen that before. Is that like a new skill or what? Some questions. Are not questions. They're statements. You ever watch that video clip of the little girl having soup? She's like video editing with what is that? CGI? Yeah, that would be cool. I have hobbies similar to writing stories. I also like to write stories. Ghost, you can write stories. First, you need to tell the people, happy day, happy. You need to not tell the people happy day. You need to be a happy day for someone. To backstep what you were talking about because you realized you used, oh my gosh, was that trendy terminology? You better think about that again and rewrite it. Send it to a rapper. They might rap it. Business strategy, leadership. Learning without learning, just handing someone something, what is that? That is my hand in, this great circle jerk we're having. There's no crickets and music. Do you like to say the same person? Somebody said, because it's battle axe. Is it? No. Don't question whether it is or is not. That was a statement. I play Snickers professionally. Snap into Slim Jim. You guys are hilarious. All sorts of puns and jabs, quietly enter my thought realm while I'm reading your comments, while I'm reading people's admissions. Yeah, I'm admitting that I am crying. My favorite one to cry to is Mulu. I don't care. Maybe somebody somewhere is wearing too much makeup, and that has become their lets them krati, is that a word for learning without learning? You're a fine swordsman. That's it's an inside joke. Mulu would think that was that was very good. Rated PG-13. Oh my gosh, are you listening to rated music? I didn't ask. I didn't know. I must study the DJ realms. Not just like this. Phew. Mere words for things. They make me happy inside. You know, and it's probably against the rules of regulation. Yeah, you ain't supposed to be happy. How do you know what unhappy looks like? How do you know what? Oh, never mind. Do you want to wish millions of months of life? You know, experience is stady. Because we are big kids now. Pretty sure that was a Curious Catwoman quote. I'm not a Catwoman. I was referring